Hi, welcome to our next session. We are in section number 6, chore charts. And in this teaching, you are going to learn the importance of having a chore chart and the importance of including family members in assigning those chores to those specific family members. I notice in a lot of my clients that tend to live in a lot of clutter that they don't do home maintenance. They don't do chores. They let things just go in their home. And so, number one, they end up having a lot of clutter in the midst of a lot of filth. So, in order to avoid all that, you need to identify those chores that need to be done. There's a reality to life. There are chores that need to be done in every home, whether it's your home or an apartment, doesn't matter. You live in a home, you have more chores than if you lived in an apartment. But there are chores that absolutely need to be done. So I want you to download this chore chart and sit for a few minutes and, identify those chores. Now, I've listed chores that are kind of obvious that it's a reality, everybody has them. Laundry, dusting, vacuuming, cleaning your bathrooms, cleaning your kitchen, grocery shopping. Those are kind of the most common chores that every house, every apartment needs to have. And then I added a space for your organizing project and another space for other, in case there's other chores that you have in your house that needs to be taken care of. Maybe, you own a home and so outside work needs to be done. And then I want you to list what day of the week you're going to do these chores. And maybe also list on this chart who's going to be responsible for doing it. And I highly recommend that you include all your children, as little as they are. Even a 4-year-old, they can fold some face cloths. Will they do it right? Maybe not. It doesn't matter. It helps them understand that they're part of the family, that they have a responsibility to maintain the home. They'll learn at a young age that they have, responsibilities, and it'll help move them forward as they, grow older into, doing chores in their own home. There are times, I have to say, I do have a lot of clients that don't make their children do anything in their house. And I think it's a disservice to them. I think that everybody needs to understand and have a responsibility for some chores. When I grew up, I'm from a family of 4. And we all had chores to do. We had chores to do every single Saturday before we could go outside to play. And I honestly don't remember how young I was when they started, but I was pretty young. But being my gift of organizing, I kind of always tended to do these things. I had fun cleaning out the kitchen cabinet for my mom. My mom and dad went out one night and I said, let me clean out that kitchen cabinet and wash all the glasses, and rearrange them. I did things like that. It was just part of my DNA. But children can do projects, and they may not do them perfect, but that's okay. Let them get started and let them learn and teach them along the way, what those projects are. So put those chores on your list, assign people to them, and maintain the list. Now, the list doesn't have to be in concrete. If something happens that you can't tend to that chore that day, that's okay. Move it to the next day or another day that you can get to it. It's okay. I'm not saying that this is, your Bible. I'm saying that I want you to create a chore chart. I want you to create days that you'll find to do it, because a lot of times, especially if we work, we come home and then Saturday we're like too exhausted to do things in the house, which is the truth a lot of times, but things need to be done. So I want you to do that. When you do a chore, I want you to follow through with the intention of the chore. So for example, if it's, say, Saturday morning is your laundry day. I choose one day to do all of the laundry for the whole house. Does it always work? No. And my day to do that, because I work, years ago when I homeschooled, I would do my laundry on Monday. But now that I work Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays, because I do take clients on Saturday, it's hard for me to get to all of my laundry. So sometimes it does spill into Sunday, which I would rather it didn't, but it does. But by Sunday night, all my laundry is done for the week. So let's say you're doing your laundry. I want you to wash the clothes, dry the clothes, fold the clothes, and put them away. Do not leave them in the dryer. Do not take them out of the dryer and just leave them in the laundry basket. And then leave the laundry basket in the laundry room or in the bedroom or in the dining room or whatever. I want you to completely follow through with every intention of the chore. If for some reason you get an interruption, then take the interruption, but then go back to the chore. Don't start another project until that chore is done. Now, obviously, laundry is, it's not so systematic that you do 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you're washing the clothes, so that takes time to happen. And then you're drying the clothes, and that takes time to happen. So obviously, in between that time, you could be doing other things. But once the clothes dry, fold them and put them away. Do not, leave them. And I actually did a blog on following through with your intention and what could happen and what propels when you don't. So that is my advice to do that. I want to begin to help build a habit. Habits take 30 to 40 days, they say, to build, to become part of you, for your DNA. Just like, it is totally part of my my habit base to clean my house. It is totally part of my habit base to clean my bathroom, to do my laundry, to grocery shop. I grocery shop 8 times out of 10 every Thursday because I have a standing client in the town where Whole Foods is. And she is like 1 minute from Whole Foods. So when I get done with this client, no matter how tired I am, I do my grocery shopping. So that means Wednesday night I have to make my grocery list. I also have a chart where I do a menu for the week. So I know what I'm going to have for the next week. And then I know what I need to buy. Do I always stick to the menu? No, not always, because something might happen. And maybe I made something on Monday that was more than I thought, and I'll eat it on Wednesday as a leftover. So, but I do keep a menu, and I do my grocery list from that menu. So Wednesday night I do my grocery list. Thursday I go grocery shopping. So I hope this helps you understand the importance of not only, creating that organizational space or organizational systems in your home, but also tending to the chores of maintaining your home. Because we're going to create neat spaces, they also need to be clean and tidy. So thanks for listening, and I will see you at the next video.